We're joined by the Saudi LGBT activist Wajeeh Leon. He comes to us tonight from the United States. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, Wajeeh. It's great to see you again. So tell us, how did this hashtag first come to your attention? And tell us a bit more about what it means exactly.
So, as you have known, there has been better publicity for the LGBT community internationally, especially with movies from Disney and Pixar, like Buzz Lightyear and Doctor Strange, that included LGBT signs, and we just finished Pride Month. So there was a huge backlash in the Arabic community, being shocked for the first time, hearing about the LGBT community for a lot of people. And they have started a campaign essentially to demand an end for the LGBT community in the Arab world and the Islamic world. So they started a page on Facebook and Instagram. They reached about 2 million followers on Facebook until they took it down recently, both Facebook and Instagram. Sadly, they're still going on Twitter, as we have seen social media take a very slow response to these homophobic hashtags that are gaining attraction on the Arabic Twitter and social media platform. And that is dangerous in many levels, because it's essentially advising people to start attacking the LGBT community, and that only increases hate crimes in countries that do not have any protections for the LGBT community. So essentially, we need social media to take more aggressive steps to homophobic movements that are attacking the LGBT community and demanding an end to them by saying that they are not natural, being controversial, while we are absolutely a part of nature. We're not against nature, and they are just spreading misinformation and hate. They have tried to blame it on, they have tried to blame HIV on the LGBT community. They have tried to blame monkeypox recently on the LGBT community. That exact same movement, Fitrah, is the one spreading misinformation and hate speech among the Arabic community, which is very dangerous.
Wajeeh, I was going to ask you, because you say that the social media companies are not intervening. They tend to intervene quite quickly when this stuff happens in the English-speaking world. I'm wondering if there is some hesitation because it is in Muslim and Arabic-speaking countries. Do you think that might be part of it?
I've spoken with the Twitter employees about a year ago, and they did a lot of improvement, especially in the beginning of Twitter Spaces, a new program that Twitter has been trying to launch that allows you to use audio, visuals to speak with people internationally about any topics that you want. We have seen that Arabic employees, especially from the Twitter office in Dubai, have been more reluctant to shutting down accounts of members of the LGBT community and leaving homophobes and pedophilia accounts available on Twitter, which is very scary. So I brought that to the attention of Twitter employees, but sadly, we haven't seen any movement recently, especially after Elon Musk tried to buy Twitter. In the past 6 months, we have seen a lot of these employees that were trying to make a difference have been let go, and all of our work essentially has fell apart. So we demand more, essentially. We need social media to take a step and say that they need to review their offices in the Arab countries that are being homophobes and shedding a blind eye for homophobia and pedophilia and attacking members of the LGBT community.
Wajeeh Leon, it's always good to talk to you. And may I say, you look particularly dashing in your traditional Saudi outfit today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.